Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're doing the same compilation video number 2. If this is your first time on the channel, we're about pretty much uplifting men and allowing them to get the true unplug-in from the Matrix. Here, we're going to pretty much discuss what is within this video, which is called How Not to Simp Compilation number 2 by Akaro TV. If I spelled it wrong, apologize in advance. Let's get it. I'm not going to hold you up any longer.
Look, she's on, man. I know that for a fact, blood. Can't be looking at a guy like that undressing me with your eyes from the moment I sat down and then tell me you're not feeling me, blood. Less of that. I could do all the things that a man can do. I can do all the things your man won't do, like Joe, you know, them way there. Like,
do you earn good money?
Do I earn good money? Yeah, I earn pretty decent money. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm wearing a Gucci headband, sweetheart.
What's the...
Off the rip, this man is simping. How is he simping? He's a pick me type of guy. Why are you bringing up the headband? If you got the headband, they're gonna acknowledge you at the headband. They see the Gucci right in the front of your big ass forehead with your gap tooth. So I always say less is more. Remember that. The less you say, the more they have an opportunity to observe how you really are a true masculine male. You feel what I'm saying? So
decent money.
Oh, you want to know how much I earn? Once I do my accounts, I'll get back to you. It's a bit forward, but you're buff still, so I'll allow you. Bruv, this girl's high, fam. I couldn't believe it. Immediately, I'm thinking, what went through my head? That Kanye West tune, Gold Diggers, came through my head, but I was going to sing it at the table, you know. Big man thing. She's lucky she was buff, blood.
So he also said he was going to say something, but he did not act on what he thought subconsciously because she's bad. No. If I have something I say that is kind of uneasy me, I would have should have been like, so you a gold digger? With like, you know, a little bit of, I would say a little bit of banter in it so she knows I'm kind of playing, but I'm dead ass. And she from there would be like, no, I'm not. I just want to know your finances. But like, if we asking personal questions, I need to ask, what's your coochie game like? You feel me? You want to know my bank account? What's your coochie account like? Is that shit dripping? Or is it kind of dried up? I need to understand what the logistics is of the coochie. You feel what I'm saying? Then we can have a little bit more banter back and forth. But I'm not going to be like, oh, well, you know, I have money and the money is in my bank. It happens to be green. And it happens to be green, but it's digitally as well. Like, no, why are you doing all this extra? You feel me? Like, no, less is more, less is more, less is more, less is more, less is more. What's up? One more? Less is more.
Definitely go. I would have told her, blood, but I can't lie. She's sexy, fam. So yeah, I told her what she wanted to hear.
So I'm a bit sick of guys wasting my time. I want to ask you some intense questions that usually you don't ask on a first date. Are you okay with that?
Well, the way I see it is Rolex don't make belts, innit? So there's no point wasting time, you know, like that.
Confident, yeah?
Damn right.
You think you're a good catch?
One more pause, real quick. When she said that, can I ask some questions? Yeah. Yeah, would it suffice? Yeah, you know, Rolex, it makes time and time don't. Guys, less is more. I'm gonna say that for the rest of this video. Less is more.
I think I'm exceptional. The only person that can take my girl away from me is Ghost from Power. You know, like that. Any other man, I'll have something to say about. I was always made to be something great, innit? You know what I mean? Chocolate melts in the sun. You see me, I turn into dark chocolate. You like chocolate?
I do.
Yeah, what you like doing with it?
They get a bit, you know, hot. But it was cool. It made me laugh.
That one right there was smooth, but he could have got straight to the point off the rip. When she said the whole bank account thing, I would have been like something in that whole entire phrase. It was a shit test. He failed on it and talked on it. And right there, he could have used that as opportunity because you could tell she kind of got flustered, which means she was talking about obviously you eat chocolate, you taste it. You feel what I'm saying? So she knew the innuendo.
You're steaming up my glasses, you know. What color is that top? Viva la raza. You're making me want to do the Eddie Guerrero and that. You get me? Jeez, give me a frog splash any day of the week. I thought you on the first date, damn right, boy.
I don't think that's good, though.
What did you mean?
You know?
I'm so fresh and so clean, like Andre 3000, boy. You know them way there.
But I feel like
I can go into my phone book.
So the one thing I will give him his props, because everything I do, I like to keep it real. When you're doing things I find goofy, I pretty much call it out as it is. A spade is a spade. And when you do things proper, I also will give you your due justice, right? So you see how he has his hands across the table and is very close to contact? That means he is not scared to cross boundaries, which a female acknowledges a man would do. A simp would have his hands right here. But you see how his hands are all the way fully across, damn near touching hers? She could feel the kinetic energy pretty much synergetically about to connect. You feel what I'm saying? So remember that.
Book and show you a text message from the NHS that says gonorrhea, chlamydia, negative.
Yeah, but I
You know
feel like
them
if
way
you give
there.
it out so easily, it just shows you don't have that much self-respect.
Yeah, well, look at the question that you've been asking me, but where's your self-respect about how much money do I earn? Let's say here comes the money. Are you Shane McMahon's sister?
Yeah, but I've got to be right, you know. I've got to know you're earning good money, a man that can support me.
Support, am I universal credit, blood?
I would like a nice family man.
Family man, you know.
Yeah.
Wow, this girl thinks I'm some after 8 Nicolas Cage and that.
Are you trying to stunt?
No, of course not. You know them way
You
there.
sure?
I'm very sure. I've got internet banking. I know I got money. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how many girls I slept with.
So it's a lot.
Yeah,
So
it
you
is.
slept with a lot?
Yeah.
And you wouldn't let me sleep with the same amount of guys?
No, because I'm here right now. You don't need to sleep with no one. Now, you could have never slept with 100 men. Look at you, boy. You no way you'll let 100 men get all of that, boy. No way.
But
they
it
don't
happens.
deserve it. Huh?
But it happens.
Nah.
We're sexually liberated now.
No, we're not. We're not. Less of
We
that.
are.
Sexually fat-rated. Fat-rated. Not liberated. Fat-rated. I ain't hearing that shit. Everybody has their own opinion, but if I find out, let's say you used to be a hoe, as I say I was a past or retired hoe, you still was a hoe. Hoe is still in that phrase and sentence, so I ain't hearing that shit.
Sister act, but the difference is women lay on their back, open their legs. It's more emotional for you, whereas me, I could
Bingo, you hear that? Bring this back real quick.
way you'll let 100 men get all of that, boy. No way.
But
they
it
don't
happens.
deserve it. Huh?
But it happens.
Nah.
We're sexually
Pay
liberated
attention,
now.
fellas.
No, we're not. We're not. Less of
We
that.
are.
Sister act, but the difference is women lay on their back, open their legs. It's more emotional for you. Whereas me, I could just turn a girl over and just give her the Khal Drogo and Khaleesi in Game of Thrones and that. It doesn't have to be emotional.
Let's be sexy.
Bingo. So I always say that if you're somebody who's been cheated on, it is unacceptable because females have to feel a certain way to get in the mood to open up to you, to give you some coochie. Men, we can see somebody have a long... My face, let me touch that. We could be in a long relationship. If we see some cheeks that might be a little bit better and we a little bit drunk or whatever the situation might be, we could crack that down and go back to our female and we will not feel any type of connection to that cheeks we just got. We bust a nut and then we have what we call post nut clarity, which means you now are past arousal and you are now registering everything logically again. So men, we conquer. Females have to be conquered, if that makes sense. So you let somebody conquer you to get into your walls. Remember that.
No?
No, it's not. Have you got a dick? Can you do that? Can you turn me around and no, you can't.
Yeah, but we can put in effort and
You
energy.
receive, you don't give. You
No,
receive.
we do. Yes,
you
we
receive,
do.
Yeah?
Women give.
You receive,
No,
yeah?
we
If we're
have to
playing
give.
tennis,
You
yeah,
give us
I'm
some
serving,
top,
blood.
top,
Yeah?
top, top.
You know them way. You're receiving. You're hitting it back.
We need to normalize bodies.
I'm not normalizing that. Nope. It's like TikTok goes from like renegade, whatever the fuck that shit is, to like dead in 2 days, I'm 500 pounds. Like, no, bruh. Lose fucking weight. There's a difference between normalizing, like, and being happy with the way you look, which I fucking understand. And then there's like my 500-pound life where they gotta forklift you out of your fucking bed, take you to the doctor's office, for later on that day, you're fucking scarfing down.
Why, man?
I had to pause or at least skip through all that. So yeah, he's speaking facts. I agree. Body shaming is of utmost importance because as somebody who used to be fat, I was bullied into the way I look now, essentially. I was bullied by cousins, sisters, friends, acquaintances, dogs, animals, whoever else could have some say so. So when I used to be in that state on the other end of the spectrum and I was overweight, I used to use that misery to turn to mastery. Everything that is miserable or at least embodies a misery type of reaction, you could turn to a mastery type of reality, essentially. So I feel what he's saying, but I don't got time to be talking about another big woman because I know the females I like and I'm gonna attract them and go after them. That's how I see it, plain and simple.
I hate this new generation of women so much is because we're finally starting to realize how powerful we are.
No, that's not true at all. That is not why men don't like you. And you said you hold a lot of power in this world, which you don't, because in a lot of countries, women don't have rights. You hold a lot
At all. And also talking that's why I always pretty much am an advocate of not being off the porn. For that exact reason. They think the most power that they possess is in between their legs. So if you're somebody who could control your sexual desire, how could anybody have any type of say so on how you move? You feel what I'm saying? Oh, let's hang out, but we're not gonna F the first night. In my head, I don't give a damn because I know something happened. Because I'm not gonna act like I'm hungry and I'm thirsty for it. So remember that right there.
of power in this country, which is why I say in this country, men have it harder than women, while still being treated like a woman, which isn't gonna fucking happen.
It's very misogynist.
So
I
no,
don't
per
care
usual,
about
you
this,
just
but
a
you speaking
bitch that don't
facts.
know what the fuck she talking about.
I'm not going back
I'm
and
literally
forth.
shaking as I make this. Yesterday, I DM'd Bill Gates as a joke. Obviously, everyone's doing it. And I put out my Instagram story, like, not expecting anything. And literally, the next day, I get a DM from him. He said it was on his side account. I cropped the username because I don't need to send him my. Obviously, see what he said? I knew I was. So I just woke up and I had a fraud alert on my bank.
Okay, yeah. This is nothing to do with being a simp. This is being an idiot. I have to put my island Jamaican accent for this one time right here. They're goddamn stupid. But I don't know what the hell that was. There's nothing to do with being a simp or uplifting man. I gave some little gems I could take from that video, but I'm gonna have to find something else for this next most recent reaction video that is coming after this. It has more substance. Maybe I'll do like a reaction to somebody that's like a blind date, and I give you my perspective and perception of how I would move in that exact occasion. So like, comment, subscribe, stay great, like this video, watch the other video, and comment down below what it is you want to see next. If you have any suggestions, you know I'm still open to it, so shoot it over.